All right, and we are. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I was having some issues with Discord and had to settle that up before we got started. Welcome, everyone. This is just drew a blank. I am, of course, Strider Wolf, and I am accompanied here with Frost. Both of us are with Black Wolf Company. As many of you know, we just finished Remnant 2 hardcore mode on Apocalypse difficulty, so we decided it's time to move on to another game, and we have decided to take on Lords of the Fallen 2. I forgot. If this is a remake or a sequel.
It is not a sequel.
It's not a sequel, so it's a.
It is a remake slash re-envision because they've added more than the original game ever had. So it's a remake slash reinvention.
A remake slash re-envision of the original, which is taking a lot of inspiration from Souls-esque, Soulsborne, in said like games, from what we understand. Neither of us have actually even made a character. I've looked at the character creation. We've looked at some of the classes, so we have kind of an idea in some of the classes. Frost has only looked at the opening video, but neither of us have actually played the game. So this is going to be very new, very interesting for all of us. We're going to be getting in here and making some new characters. But aside from that, let's do the basic intro jibber jabber. For those who have been with us before, good to see you. I hope everyone's enjoying their Halloween. For anyone and everyone that's new, please, if you come to like our antics, our attempts at being good at video games and our nonsense of speech, please like, follow, subscribe, ring bell notifications, or whatever it is for whatever platform that you're watching us on. Everything helps in the algorithms of the internets. And thank you for taking some time and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Also, for anyone who's bold and willing to go where no one's gone before, we do have our Discord link in our description, so feel free to come join us and have a chat. We're in the Discord and voice chat. We're down to play video games and hang out and just chat and have a good time with anyone who's willing to come in and hang out. As long as you keep it cool, keep it chill, everyone's welcome. Alrighty, so let's get to it. We're going to be making a character. This is the only types of games that I actually play with the controller.
Past that.
Oh, yes, okay, yes, I get it. I have to do an intro and get the stream going, whereas you just get to play the game.
Yeah.
Ass.
Okay, I'm AFK for a second.
What's that?
Okay, haha, just kidding.
Are you doing push to talk or?
No, I'm muting myself purposely. So I'm not background.
You're it sounds like you're backing away from your mic when you talk.
I haven't changed nothing.
Now you sound fine.
Okay, well I don't know. It's being weird then.
There we go. Ages pass, distorting self-delusion into faith, with few obtaining the revelations they so desperately seek. In a conflict between the divine, are mortals mere pawns? whether the flesh of gods or death itself, all will be consumed. For she must feed.
Horus, forgive me. And steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
Never possessed the metal for this, Crusader. Then you failed.
Well, shit. That's one way to go. Suppose.
Is there no map?
I don't know. Maybe you haven't found it yet. I'm
It's
still in
making
character
me-
creation, dude. I don't know. All right, so you went with you bought the fancy stuff to get yourself the Crusader, right?
I am a Dark Crusader, yes.
All right. Well, I'm not going Hollow Knight.
This is where I was. The hell?
All right, we are definitely going to go with my namesake, the Uduringer or Wolf.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't know what half of this stuff means, but okay. Oh. Okay then. I did not mean to do that, but okay.
Alrighty. And for the beard, let's see. Yeah. There we go. Face texture.
Yeah, nope, that's getting changed right now. Controls. Oh, I don't want fucking. Here we go.
What's getting changed right now? What are you changing?
Something different for freaking jump. Fuck, yo.
Do I really have to go through all this type of character creation? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright, we're going to name him Kurgan, after one of my favorite villains from one of my favorite movies.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Aurea's wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon. Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
Alright, that's how you two-hand. Go around. Oh, okay. Don't know what that was. Okay. Oh, you can't change any of the controls? They don't have different setups or anything? That's lame. Okay. I hate it when they make the left stick the sprint. It's such an awkward placement. At least it is for me. I don't want to press L to sprint. I want to hold circle, damn it. Oh. Would have known that before. Yeah, okay. I guess that's what I get for doing things. Okay, so L2 is ranged. Okay, I see how this works. Huh. Oh, assuming I go this way. Alright, so you have ammo for those things. I shouldn't have just thrown those at the wall. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oops, I'm supposed to. Whoopsie.
Okay, so I've reached my first, like, checkpoint, I guess, if you should die.
Okay, I'm still gathering, like, orb thingies.
Oh, to charge your thing.
So, I don't... Maybe I didn't catch it, but am I supposed to be taking people's souls when I kill them?
No, there's multiple ways to kill them. You can expose them, making them weaker. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, you need 2084 to... Okay. Well, that's poop. When an enemy is soulflay, they can be pushed in any direction. What is that? I think lack of... No detailed information when I hover over anything. I don't understand.
Okay. Alright, I just opened a big door.
Yeah, I've stopped right there. I don't even know what I'm supposed to level up.
Alright, I'm opening the door. Oh, are you at this flower body corpse thing?
Yes.
Ooh, upgrade character. I kind of wish there was a thing that told you like what the different stats did.
They don't tell you shit. It's my fucking. I'm irritated with it already. Like, you can't hover over a single goddamn thing on your character sheet and it tell you any fucking information. You can plus something and it'll show you what it's going to change, but that doesn't tell me and help me how I want to build my goddamn character. Frustrating. I don't like that there's no fucking map. Like, that's pissing me off too. And if you walk down that walkway, that's your first boss fight. Which you're going to have an easier time to make up. This control scheme for a keyboard is fucking ass.
Let's find out. Do you want me to come help you out?
No, I'm gonna go kill this bitch on my own. I don't need help. I'm not doing what it says. Hold this to block. Yeah, too fucking bad. I'm not doing that. Can you block? Can you fucking... It just doesn't want to roll? Question mark? Oh, I don't like that. You have to double tap? No, I don't like that at all. That's fucking terrible. No wonder I'm having a hard time.
Okay, that hurt. That hurt.
Oh, he's dead. Like I raped him.
I got killed, but mainly because I was just trying to figure out how to parry. Come on, homie. Some red shit's happening in the sky.
Give me that lamp.
You fighting the flying boss yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm pretty sure that's the final boss. He dismounted his dumbass.
Give me that
Homie kicked my ass, that's for sure. He hits kind of hard.
Oh, I did damage to him, but he eventually killed me. Understand. I didn't. The fuck? Understand.
Okay.
God damn it. Fucking tutorial shit is terrible. It doesn't work, dumbass. I'm not playing with a controller. So dumb.
I just acquired a map. But it's not going to be the type of map that you're going to like, probably.
I always wondered if there were others. You're probably thinking that lamp's just a tool to be used as you see fit. Take it lightly, and you'll find it's the other way around. Mark my words. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. But since it seems Adir has you marked, making you a bigger threat to the Rogar serves us both. I've defied the wills of gods and kings. If you know any kind of freedom, you'll do the same. I've defied the... If you know any kind... If you know...
All right, can you talk for me, Frost?
What's up?
I'm just adjusting your volume. All right, try talking again. Hello?
Hello?
All right, now try again.
Man, God, you're so needy.
All right. It's just like you're coming in like either super loud. All right, were we going to be doing this co-op, or you want to run it solo for a little bit?
Sentinels! To the crypt! Fall back! Fall back!
No! Wait! Where are you going? Help us!
Snatch. Hey, Dizzy, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Doing alright, just streaming, right? Doing some live streaming while we're playing Lords of the Fallen.
Is that the game that I've been waiting to come out? Yes, it is. I had my eye on that game for a while.
It's
Looks good. Is it as good as it looks? It's mixed. That could mean a lot of things.
I just started playing it, so I don't know if I'm the best person to give oh, holy shite. Alright, this guy's gonna be advanced, that's for sure.
found a ring. Sweet. First piece.
Two biggest games I'm waiting on right now is Dune and specifically Blight.
Yes.
What kind of game is Blight?
There is not a lot of information on Blight.
No,
it's
what, like, is it an ARPG, MMO? Like,
Think
what is
of Hunt
Souls-like.
Showdown, but with knights.
Yeah, they describe it as medieval co-op survival horror, third-person Souls-like, but they also throw in God, what are they there? It's like the game genre of Tarkov, but they have light after it, which is like an interesting take. Because the problem I have with Dark and Darker is that it's full battle royale with an enclosing map, and I hate that. And Blight seems to not have that.
Okay. So
looks trap?
Is it?
All MMOs are a fucking trap and a waste of time, bro.
Dune Awakening is the next Conan Exiles.
Oh, it's a survival. Okay, I thought it was going to be an MMO for some reason.
Yeah, Dune Awakening is the next Conan Exiles. It's just Conan Exiles and Dune.
Oh, that'll be cool then. That'll be an interesting take.
They-
Surviving that shit. That'll be interesting for a survival game. I thought they were going to be making an MMO Dune though.
It depends on which route they take. I mean, people throw around, like, if you have MMO, you automatically think of, like, a WoW formula, but now you have games like Diablo 4, which is considered an MMO, which I think, to me, is...
It is not an MMO in the slightest, not even
Yeah.
fucking close. I play
It's
Diablo
just
4
wild.
yeah. So when I say MMO, World of Warcraft, New World,
Yeah, your
Arcade,
textbook. Yeah.
yeah, just standard textbook. So I thought that Dune was going to give it a go for their version of an MMO world within the Dune world, but make it an MMO. But maybe I'm mistaken in that. Maybe it was
It could be, but I mean, it's Funcom, so
right.
what have they done? I mean, they don't have anything like that in their report.
like what?
What do you mean?
What do you, they don't have anything like what in their repertoire?
Like WoW, like the textbook MMO.
What are you talking about?
They would have no reason to make a game like that. With the success of Conan, all they have to do is just take Dune and make it Conan, and people would just fucking eat that shit up.
Okay, but you're saying that they don't have it in the repertoire, except for one of the very first games they ever made was an MMO. One of the second largest games they ever made was Conan Unchained, or Age of Conan MMO. And then they made
Conan was an MMO.
Yeah, Age of Conan was an MMO, and then you had I think it was Age of Conan, and then you had fuck, what's the other one? I was just showing it to you, Frost. I think it's like Shadow something. Hold on, look it up real quick.
From Funcom?
Yeah.
Because the only, like, MMO quote that they've ever done is Anarchy Online.
They did Anarchy Online.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, Age of Conan Unchained.
Age of Conan Unchained, and they also did Secret World. So
I I forgot about that game. So
Yeah.
that kind of says something.
So, and Secret World is still ongoing and was one of their biggest games. So 3 of their biggest games that they ever made were MMOs. The only
I'd love
game,
to see a good one. That's all I want.
there hasn't been a good one in the last 23 years.
Like we've been in constant discussion about how like half of our friend group is split of like stop buying into bullshit because they're just going to keep producing it because money and your wallet speaks more than just feedback. It's people keep buying battle passes and they keep making shit games. And then you have a game like Baldur's Gate 3 that comes along and everyone's pissed off because it's like, well, that's not fair. Like, how? Why shouldn't this be the golden standard?
What's not fair about Baldur's Gate?
A lot of devs were saying like, oh, well, this isn't fair to compare, like, this shouldn't be the future of gaming, you know, blah, 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 XYZ. And it's like, why? Like, you shouldn't be held accountable for making shitty games?
Well, wait, didn't they say the same thing about Elden Ring when it came out?
I never heard a bad thing about Elden Ring. I heard nothing but, like, overwhelming praise. It's not a game for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Elden Ring, when it came out, dude, developers like big time developers, Ubisoft, and I want to say like, I don't know if it was Blizzard, but there was a couple other major companies that came out and attacked the makers of Elden Ring, talking shit about it and talking about how it was a regression in video games, and they can't believe that a video game can be made that, you know, didn't basically handhold you and didn't spoon feed you a story that people liked. And
Yeah, so shit like that, you know, like, it's just fucking gotten so bad.
yeah, and people were, and basically they're like, look at all the sycophant, you know, fans of it that don't realize what a good game is, and they're just going after, you know, whatever FromSoft makes. And it's like, no, because they made a good game. What you guys don't understand is what makes a good game, because you guys haven't made a good game in so long.
Well, it's like, look at what happened with Assassin's Creed Mirage. That was like a highly anticipated one and not a fart in the wind about it, because it sucks. Like, everyone's all about fucking Starfield. I'm like, I'll wait till Christmas sale. Pick that shit up if I ever do.
Yeah, hard pass.
Especially with the announcements of Star Citizen, everyone's eating their fucking words now. Squadron 42's done. It's fucking here. I just want good games again, man. I want Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. I want.
Yeah, well, I want Army of 2-3, but you know, whatever.
It's a fucking great series.
You know, I would like, I'm not going to get into Tarkov. I would love to play a game like Tarkov and not have to deal with all the hackers and crap that goes along with it.
You should play single-player Tarkov.
Why?
Because you forget that you're not on live. Actually, full stop.
I would rather play Hunt Showdown.
It's not the same game it was.
Yeah,
I went back for the-
I've already heard your conversation about that, and I see a point to that has to be made, but I've been playing that game for the last 3 years, and it's gotten better from when I first started playing it.
I came back for the last season, not the new one, but it's just the same game. That it feels a little better, but like the game in total, they need to actually pay for a better anti-cheat, and I would love to see what going to the new engine is going to do for the game.
The only place that you run into actual cheating in Hunt is like 5 and 6 star.
Yeah, that's where I live. It was funny because I was playing with someone who's like, "There's no cheaters," and they got literally aimbotted as the words left their mouth. And I'm like, "Oh, there's no cheaters." Wow.
Welcome to shooting games. You're gonna experience it in every fucking game. Doesn't matter how good the company is and how much anti-cheat there is. You're gonna deal with it.
But they were so mad. They were like, "Shut the fuck up!" I'm like, "Oh, why?" Because
actually, I watched a documentary recently on like bigger time gamers, if you will, that are have become successful on Twitch in different games, especially shooters, caught cheating live on their stream. Right, 60% of your player base in every shooting game, because the websites out there will offer anti-cheat software that you can buy. It's never gonna go away. They're never gonna. If they really wanted to stop it, they could. They don't give a fuck.
oh, there's people who have been caught cheating at a competitive level, like on the competition floor.
Yeah, on the competition floor. Yeah,
Which,
them
the
too.
balls. The fucking balls.
This is the better one. This is even better than that. When you cheat yourself to get invited to go showcase a speed run in front of however many people at whatever con you've been invited to, and then you show up. Why would you show up knowing you cheated your speed run? I would make some bullshit excuse if I was invited and I really did that, because like, bro, I can't repeat that in front of an audience because I didn't do it.
It's the delusion, because like the vast majority of them cheat because they suck. Like just full stop though.
Facts.
Like full stop. Like you look at any cheater in Tarkov or Hunt Showdown or like actual competitive shooters, like their movement, their awareness, how they come around obstacles, like it's all garbage.
Well, that's why one of the number one cheats is when sights when someone else's crosshairs land on your character, you spin and shoot.
Good old Rage Axe. Yeah, in Hunt specifically, there's actually a clan that lives in 6-star that is very notorious for queuing in trios, and they just wallbang with Mosin Spitzer ammo.
Yeah.
Like, stick.
But it's easy not to be in 6-star.
Yeah, but then I'm sandbagging, and it's not fair for everyone else. Like, me in a 3-star lobby, like, I've gone down to 3, like, coming back just from not playing for so long, and it didn't feel fun. I'm like, one, it's like me grabbing people by the hair and just holding their head underwater. Like a toddler. It just wasn't, there was no challenge, and it felt bad. Like, I had no business being in that lobby. Even like the 4-star lobbies, like there's no reason I should be in 4-star lobbies. It's not fair, and for me, like being really competitive, I don't have fun doing that. I want someone without cheats to like give me a run for my money and have a really good fight.
Well, you're not going to find any first-person shooter that's going to be able to do that.
I argue that there are a couple out there, but in the current state it's currently in, it's not that fun.
Tarkov right after a band wave is prime, and that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tarkov after they do a wipe is one, and at one time, I don't know the current state now in live day, but at one time the Division 2 Dark Zone PvP wasn't engageful like that.
Yeah.
And there wasn't cheaters running around yet because it was a newer game, and people were trying to figure out builds and whatnot. So the cheating thing came later. So
yeah, like in Tarkov, like the beginning of a wipe, I've had so many fantastic runs of like you come around a corner and you're just confident, like, all right, like what's the chance, right? And then someone pops their head up and you're like, oh, this is like a real fight. Okay. You're like, I don't even care about my gear at this point. Let's just fucking sling lead. You fucking just get got or you get them. Fucking love that shit. But it sucks. It's rare. And it shouldn't be. I personally think I'm all for the invasive anti-cheats, like
Oh, 100%.
like Vanguard. Like anyone who's worried about the kernel level anti-cheats, they're the ones who are cheating. And if people want to use the excuse of, oh, well, I'll use my computer for work, you shouldn't use your gaming computer for work in the first place.
My 2 cents with the cheating scene, that should be thrown in there, and I know there'll be a lot of people who disagree. You run a fucking VPN and you're connecting from somewhere else in the fucking world because you don't live in the United States, fuck off. Like, that should be considered cheating. You should not be allowed to change your VPN to connect to different servers. You're like, you want to, if it's in a competitive scene, they should, the game developers, whoever they hire to monitor that and control that situation, should be moving the players where they need to be in the appropriate regions.
Well, you have the ping advantage too.
With that too, and so it's not an equal playing field in the long run with people who are VPNing. And every high-end player, like 5-star plus and Hunt and all that shit, they all VPN. They want the best possible connection because in the end, it's how fast your response time is, no matter how good you are. If you fucking lag because it already registered on their end, they shot because they saw you 2 seconds before you actually physically could see them because the game registers that way. That's shit.
So on the other side of that, though, you have something called ghosting. So ghosting starts at 150 ping. It's where they aren't exactly where you see them. So that's where you have Peeker's advantage is so massive. Right. Because on your screen, you're dead, and they're still behind the corner. And that's why I think you should have ping locking instead of region locking.
I like that. That would probably fix a lot of it.
It would. Like, if you ping locked Hunt Showdown, that would solve so much.
I haven't experienced it a lot in Hunt, maybe just because I don't notice it because of the environment, maybe. But in like Call of Duty Warzone and shit, bro, that's a serious problem. I see ghosting all the time where I fucking dead, and I'm like, what do you mean? How? It's because of that.
Games like PlanetSide are notorious for it because it's all client side.
Oh yeah, that's
the meta. The meta in PlanetSide is if you do not abuse the client side, you're not in the top 10%.
I don't know where you're at in this game, Wolf, so I'm just going to share my screen. Have you made it to this spot yet?
Dude, you could look at my live stream.
I don't have 2 monitors. I usually pull your stream up on my phone, and I just didn't do so yet. So my fault for being dumb.
The game doesn't look that bad visually.
No, aesthetically it's fucking beautiful, it's pleasing, it looks great. My issue with it so far is, as much as it pains me to say this, I'm probably going to have to give this game a go with the controller because mouse and keyboard functionality, I'm not liking it. It's not like, so my issue with it, if it was more like Elden Ring in terms of controls, it'd be okay. But because I have to fucking use this goddamn lantern thing or switch between my fucking hand and the lantern shit and hold the control button while I'm trying to fucking do other, like, that's stupid to me. So on a controller, that would be more fluid and feel better, I think, versus the keyboard layout that they have. So
yeah.
But,
so they built it on console and ported it.
Maybe. I can't say. I don't know for sure, but that's my only complaint on the game thus far. It just feels awkward with the keyboard for me. So that's my struggle that I'm currently trying to get through. Maybe it's just because I don't have the muscle memory down because it's a new game, so I'm just gonna.
It doesn't necessarily matter if it was ported, because there's games that have been ported that feel perfectly fine on the keyboard. The problem is this style of game, for how it's kind of asking
you to play.
Yeah, how it's asking you to play, it's requiring
a lot.
Multiple key triggers.
How's the combat in comparison to other Souls?
It's the same.
Just same, different story. So the one thing so like if you're not locked onto a target, you can just roll, right? Just like in any Souls-like game, you can dodge, roll, blah 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 until you run out of stamina. Okay. If you're locked onto the target though, and you press your dodge button, it just puts you backwards like that. And if you actually want to roll, you have to double tap it, which I kind of don't like. I want to just if I'm holding my back direction and I press my space bar, it should just automatically roll. Whereas if I don't press any directional buttons whatsoever and press my space bar, it should just do what I call a perfect dodge or an evade.
We got spoiled by Remnant 2.
Yeah, Remnant 2 breaks their dodges like that,
Oh.
and I prefer that.
I don't know if you've played Remnant 2, but fucking Remnant 2 is phenomenal.
Yes, it is. So let's see here.
Well, you know that Hunt is a branch off of Remnant.
Huh?
What?
Yeah,
No.
it was originally a branch off like Free Alpha. It was a branch off of Hunt Show for Remnant.
No. I think you're thinking of the different game.
They might have the same name, but what was it? Remnant from the Ashes or some shit like that.
Hunch, no. They're... Remnant from the Ashes was after Hunt?
Hunt Showdown's gone through a bunch of iterations. It then transitioned into, what was it, Hunt of the Gilded Age or some shit like that, and then it finally settled into what it is now.
Yeah, Hunt of the Gilded Age was the original. But that was two different companies.
And here's my second complaint on this game. Every other Souls-style game, go over your stats. It'll give you a breakdown of what it's increasing for you. This is not giving me dick for detail.
Yeah, they don't really explain.
It's okay. I'm just doing the obvious health increase
Yeah.
in the beginning. But I like to know in terms of strength, like, and if I want to start, like, I picked a Dark Crusader because they have protection spells, and it's essentially a melee class. A paladin with, it's paladin essentially.
Yeah, so here you go. Remnant was made by Gunfire Games, which was made by former Crytek employees. Crytek USA was working on that prototype of Hunt before being shut down, and they decided to take those ideas into Remnant instead.
Well, that's interesting.
So,
Yeah. I'm not crazy. It's former Crytek employees.
well, no, but your statement's still wrong.
Yeah, they took the ideas from that old idea and they put it into Remnant.
But that wasn't what your original statement.
So it's like a predecessor.
Your statement was that Hunt was based off of Remnant.
Bad wording. It's basically like the same universe pseudo.
No. Same universe. They took ideas that they had probably, and then because they weren't doing it, but then legal reasons, they probably couldn't use certain names. Is what I'm assuming. Because Remnant came after Hunt Showdown. Where the fuck am I? Oh, okay. That's weird. But yeah. No, Remnant 2 came out. Remnant 2 is really good, dude. If you're looking for like an action adventure game, Remnant 2 is fucking awesome.
It's been on my radar.
We just finished hardcore mode on Apocalypse. Super good.
If I was smart, that's where I would be right now. Aberration hunting.
Alright, now I am where you were asking me.
Yeah, I already left there. But I'm not very far from there.
You carry the
I
lamp
literally
long
just went up
enough
the stairs.
until see
I'm gonna
if
turn
you
around.
don't want to keep retreading the same ground, make
And go
use
back
of
to that
this.
spot. Yeah, I bet running and shit is so much easier on the fucking controller versus this goddamn keyboard. All these buttons I gotta remember.
I've given you more
a little
Umbral
excessive.
guidance than from now on. Find your own way.
Alright, interact.
I've given you
Was it
from
not
now
paused?
on.
Is it not what?
WASD?
Wait, what?
Is there more to movement than just WASD and like use ladder or climb button?
Well, I mean, like, yeah. So, like, if I want to sprint, I gotta press V to toggle on and off. If I want to block, I gotta hold Shift. You got to interact with your lantern. You gotta hold Q, and then it has like other functions you can press after that.
Ugh, I would remap literally all of that.
You see, like when I hold control when I'm on my hands, if I want to throw something, I have between. So the number 4 slot I have equipped right now is a rock, so it's got range. It's infinite. I just use it to throw shit to knock shit down. That's what I've been using it for so far. And then I don't know what the number 3 is. It's my radiant something. I don't know what it does yet.
Those default bindings are terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like their mapping is compared to other Souls-like games is just terrible. But like I like the combat feels okay and everything like that. Like I don't have any complaints on that. It's just I guess got to get used to their scheme, or I need to log into Elden Ring to look at my setups and then change some shit to be more comfortable.
Shift is so just.
Shift is my run button in most games.
Yeah, it's so like lizard brain autopilot sprint at this point that like I could never relearn what shift does.
And like the jump, you got to press F. I'm like that's so.
So
fucked.
it's space dodge?
Yes. So my problem with the jumping aspect is anytime I get to a spot where I should actually need to jump and the game prompts me to, I should just be able to press the goddamn spacebar. My character should jump. I don't need to press a special fucking key. That's stupid.
I think the only game that I've rebound jumping and dodging in is Vermintide and Darktide.
Usually, spacebar is jump in most games I play.
Well, so in Vermintide and Darktide, like when you hit space, like you'll jump, but if you hit space while going in a direction, you'll dodge. So if you're spamming it, you'll randomly jump because you're inputting too many commands. So like me and my buddy basically took jump off of space, so it's only dodge, and we found it to alt instead because you never jump.
Right.
So like instead of having a random jump and then you're getting hit, you're like fuck, and just keep dodging forever.
Yeah, I was going back. That's right. Going back to this thing.
I want to see this combat.
See, now, how do you join one another's game? Do you have to beckon me?
Is it full co-op? Like, because Elden Ring is full co-op, isn't it?
Well, Elden Ring's co-op is weird because so Elden Ring has the campfires that you interact with,
My game
and
just
you have
crashed.
to activate the summoning things to make it to where people can enter your world or whatever for co-op play, and then you can summon them there, but they can only stay up until whatever the area boss is or boss that you're in the area that you're in. Once that boss dies, they get booted from your world. So it's not like a true co-op, if you will. They can come assist you on boss fights and whatnot. You can go roam and not kill the boss, but you're not really going to get anything done doing that. Quest-wise anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the main sale is like the boss fights, though, yeah?
Yeah.
But then you have to resummon them every boss fight.
Yeah, every boss fight you have to resummon them. It's not just seamless, like you summon them and they stay until they can't play again.
What's the transition time like, though?
About
A minute or two.
about 60 seconds.
I can see how that would bother immediate satisfaction people, but it's pretty reasonable for the scale.
Yeah, there's 100 bosses in the game, and it gets annoying when you're trying to go through the whole game. It's like I just want to run across the whole world with my buddy, and go killing bosses. And they made someone made a mod for that, so you can actually do a seamless playthrough where once you summon your friends in, they can go through the entirety of the game with you instead of being summoned at every fucking boss. Which
That's
is,
a good
I think
mod.
that's how it should have been done, and maybe From Software will implement something like that in the future.
The only problem is that mod takes you off, so you can't do PvP, which
PvP
But it-
fiend.
Oh yeah, it's so fun invading people. Oh yeah, you can be invaded in this game just like Elden Ring. So there is PvP.
yeah. All right.
What's like the meme build?
I have no idea.
what, in Elden Ring?
Well, I know in Elden Ring it's Buckethead. Talking about Fallen.
It's the blood katana.
No, that thing's been nerfed. Blood in general has been nerfed to not be as powerful.
Good.
Can't have any fun.
I think that they toned down all the status effect style things so they wouldn't be as so powerful. Like they're still strong, but they're just not as ridiculous as they were. Cause like they were just fucking absurd.
Yeah. Did you want to come into my world, or do you want me to come into yours?
Have you looked at the warp thing?
Yeah, I'm at the anchor between realms where that
The
dude
seedling?
is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Well, beckon me then. Let's see what it does. 'Cause I already set the multiplayer password in the settings.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have to log in.
Huh?
Hold on. I might have to. I might have to quit and reboot. One second. Another fun game that we've been playing is Demonologist, by the way.
Saw like it posted. Is that the My mind jumped to the VR one where people shit their pants when a ghost pops up. Frost, you got me digging about Dune now. I want to see what their definition of MMO is, because that's just kind of freely thrown about now.
Sadly, it is.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a mass multiplayer online experience in the Dune universe.
I want them to like state that it's like a traditional MMO, or if it's like, oh, a bunch of people play it, and you can have 100 people on a server. Full combat PvP, love to hear it, but not what I'm looking for. I mean, the only thing that they really list is it's a persistent multiplayer game to create a unique and ambitious open world survival MMO. But what does that mean?
It sounds like they're trying to take your traditional survival game and make it the same thing, but in a world of MMO. I don't know how that's going to work.
Especially when you take into the building aspect.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's an interesting concept. It hasn't been done yet, I guess, but I guess it depends on how they deliver it.
Alright, I beckoned you.
Let's see it. I mean, the game looks great. Is it ray tracing at all?
I don't know.
Because the fucking lighting looks really good.
Are you watching Frost or mine?
Watching Frost.
I'm at the seedling now, so I'm not sure if I have to be here when he's beckoning me because I didn't get a notification.
Lighting's been on my radar since Unreal 5 got released. Like, what Unreal 5 is doing with lighting effects is fucking wild.
Right?
Like, a lot of people want to trash on Satisfactory moving to Unreal 5, but I'm like, have you fucking played that game? Like, the flashlight alone and how it interacts with the environment is bananas.
Fucking cool. Two-hand my sword too.
Hey, babe.
Huh?
Remember I lost something the other night?
They have better character models than Elden Ring does. I'll give them that.
I know Elden Ring had like a wild character creator. Did they bring that over?
It's not as detailed, but the models are higher quality.
That's good. You can still like do a pretty good "This is me."
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you can make like mutated looking people.
I saw there was a video where this chick made like a 1-for-1 avatar of herself in Elden. I'm like, what the fuck?
Alright, dude, you ready?
Oh, that's hideous.
What is?
This fucking armor I put on. I had a second set of armor on me and I was just seeing what it was. Putting my plate back on. You didn't find a ring?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What was it called?
Mine owner's ring.
Yeah. Make sure you equip that thing.
I did.
Where did you go?
Want up the ladder?
Who's Kurgan? Are we invaded?
Oh no, but my game just crashed again.
Oh, so I'm probably gonna get kicked out too.
The animation looks like a crash.
Well, I got this dude's name. His name is disconnected from host. Connection lost. Well, I think someone invaded us.
The game had a seizure because of it. Apparently, people who get invaded, disconnection is a issue, which is interesting.
Not surprising for a new game.
Well, it's like weird because you can beckon people, but the invasion produces a weird error.
So I wonder how we can we just not be invaded at all?
Yeah, you can turn off invasions.
Allow. Where's that under gameplay? No. Display sound. Multiplayer. Online. Allow crossplay.
Oh, apparently, it gets rid of invasions, but also co-op.
Well, we can limit that down. I allowed crossplay. I turned that shit off. So we only only players on PC are gonna be able to invade us. You want me? Well, if it's just causing a crash in general, then I guess we're just gonna have to keep trying. You still there? It is. Play game. You are there?
Yeah, I'm here.
A pretty loading screen too. The way your character materializes is like 10 out of 10 though. Is the big theme like moths?
Oh, okay. That's weird placement. Are you looking at my screen still? Kurgan is your name.
Yeah.
What the? You fucking weird ass. I thought we were being invaded by some weird ass person because I'm used to seeing wolf.
Curveball.
So I really thought that was somebody else that was joining our world. Dibs on the fire, asshole.
I love how like you get a different angle and the sword gets huge.
The fuck?
Longsword's here to show you a good time. Jesus. Can you hit each other?
No.
I swung through him so no. Ouchie! Ah, dodge, fucker! How many times you gotta press the space bar to fucking dodge and it just won't command? I wasn't even pressing anything else. That shit's gonna piss me off. It's gonna treat me like Elden Ring now. And you, that's why.
Summoned.
That's why, because you got fucking invaded. Ooh, that shit is dumb. What a fucking...
And I crashed again.
Yeah, that's what killed me, is the fucking player, not the goddamn dude I was fighting. Okay, well that's going to be annoying if that's how co-op's going to go.
What, me constantly crashing?
You constantly, either one of us constantly being invaded. It doesn't matter who hosts the game. It's when people invade you, he read it off the internet. It's a common problem right now that they're having. So when we get invaded, it's likely to disconnect us regardless of who the host is. So that's the shitty part.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The constant crashing.
Yeah. So hopefully there'll be. I'm sure that that's something that's in the works because server stability when it comes to co-op co-op is a big selling point for this game. So, or supposed to be.
All right.
And it can't be that bad because Sad and Spectre co-op this entire playthrough of the game together. So,
I don't know.
no, I don't know.
Well, let's take a little break then.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I need to eat something anyways.
All right. So alrighty, folks, we're going to be taking a bit of a break. We'll be back in probably within the hour, probably back to play this, but we're probably going to stay to our own individual solo plays because of the issues that we're running into in co-op. For those of you who have been hanging out and watching us, thank you. We appreciate your efforts and time and hanging out with us. If you would like, please leave a comment, live chat, or basic comments, and give us a like, follow, subscribe, ring that notification bell, depending on what format you are watching us on. And remember, our Discord link is in the description if you want to come join us for a chat, just like Dizzy just popped in here to have a chat with us. And, anyone and everyone's more than welcome to come in and hang out, play games, and just chill. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Halloween, and take care, folks. We hope to see you guys soon. The continuation of Lords of the Fallen.